Ah, the humble frying pan, the true hero of history. Who needs swords, spears, or shields when you've got this? Today, we're diving into the epic saga of the frying pan. From cavemen to Caesar, from Musashi to Marvel movies. And believe me, it's been quite the journey. This, my friends, is the story of the frying pan, the real MVP of human civilization. Let's go way back. I'm talking 500,000 BC. Picture it, a caveman, probably named UG, banging rocks together, and boom, in a flash of pure prehistoric genius, stone meets fire. Thus, the concept of the frying pan was born. You see, early cavemen didn't have much going on in the culinary department. Raw meat wasn't exactly Michelin-starred cuisine. But roasting meat on flat stones? Now we're getting somewhere. Now, of course, these early frying pans were basically just rocks, and spoiler alert, they weren't non-stick. But hey, you work with what you've got. No spatulas, no oil, and definitely no "is your pan oven safe" questions. It was primal, it was simple, and it got the job done. Frying pan, stage 1, complete. Fast forward to 3000 BC, and humans finally discover that rocks aren't the only thing around. Enter metalworking. Our ancestors began hammering out metals like copper and bronze to make more advanced tools. Cue frying pans getting a major upgrade. It's funny to think about ancient people sitting around a fire, having just invented something as epic as a metal frying pan, and one guy's like, "Oh yeah, I totally improved that rock we used to cook with." At this point, cooking technology was advancing, but the frying pan was still a simple flat piece of metal. You'd heat it up, slap some meat on it, and hope it didn't catch fire. Fire control? Not really a thing yet. Now, we come to one of the greatest, most iconic uses of a frying pan in human history: the feeding of the 5,000. Jesus, being the ultimate multitasker, not only preached and healed, but also apparently knew his way around a frying pan. According to some very reliable sources, the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes were cooked to crispy perfection on an ancient cast iron frying pan. Somehow, 5,000 people were fed, although I suspect the secret ingredient was less about seasoning and more about divine intervention. Frying pan 1. Hunger 0. Let's switch gears from feeding the masses to crushing your enemies. Enter Attila the Hun, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, Miyamoto Musashi, and Hannibal, true legends of history, who obviously couldn't have conquered the world without their trusty frying pans. Right? What people don't tell you is that while Attila was busy destroying cities, he was also a master at grilling. Julius Caesar, while crossing the Rubicon, probably used his frying pan to cook up a mean omelet for the troops. Alexander the Great? Well, his frying pan doubled as a shield. Musashi? He didn't just wield swords, oh no, frying pan in one hand, katana in the other. Ultimate multitasking. And Hannibal? When he crossed the Alps, his frying pan was his most valuable tool, fending off hungry soldiers and making sure everyone had crispy bacon. If that's not history, I don't know what is. Now let's get down to business. Ever wondered how your sleek, non-stick frying pan actually gets made? Prepare to be educated. First, we mine iron, ore, or aluminum, heat it to ridiculously high temperatures, and then it's poured into molds to take shape. No caveman rocks involved here, folks. This is high-tech stuff. Next up, coating. Here's where the non-stick magic happens. Companies add layers of magical space-age material, aka Teflon or ceramic, so you can flip your pancakes without getting a workout. Then there's the handle. Stainless steel, Bakelite, or silicone. Choices. And finally, a thorough quality check. Because let's be honest, we all have that one frying pan we dropped on the floor and thrown at the wall, but it still survives. Durability check. In today's world, the frying pan isn't just for cooking anymore. Hollywood's got the memo. Ever seen a movie where a frying pan doubles as a weapon? Tangled, anyone? You're lying if you say you didn't cheer when Rapunzel smacked someone over the head with hers. It's amazing how this simple kitchen tool is now an iconic prop in action sequences. Frying pans have come full circle, from ancient weapons to modern Hollywood fight scenes. Who knew that UG, the caveman's cooking stone, would evolve into a blockbuster weapon of choice? Of course, while the frying pan may have dabbled in world domination, its primary role remains humble: feeding the masses. Whether you're a Michelin star chef or someone who just burns eggs every morning, you've got to admit that the frying pan is a kitchen essential. And if you ever need to defend yourself, well, we've seen how history can help you out there. Not only can the frying pan be used for cooking, but it can also be sent to a shootout between gangsters and block off bullets with, because it's a legendary tool. So the next time you flip a pancake, remember you're handling a piece of ancient technology, a tool used by cavemen, conquerors, and culinary geniuses alike. Who knew frying pans could change the world? Like, comment, subscribe, or I'll find a frying pan to hit you with. Kidding. Or am I? Bye.